Uh-oh, back again. All right, so just cooking up some potatoes real quick before I start the Q&A. I've been cooking, or I've been eating one of these. Like, one of these 5-pound bags has been lasting me 2 days. So I've been going through one of these every 2 days. So yeah, that is how you put on size. You gotta eat to grow. All right, bad girls are all seasoned up. Now we got some asparagus. So your favorite vegan is I'm about to throw these in the oven, and then while I wait a whole entire hour for this to cook, I'm gonna cook up some Q&A. All right, finally got the camera out, so I'm actually gonna read all the questions off my phone this time, and that way I won't have to edit this video at all. So literally, I'm about to record this and post it. So sip on the nice ice cold Fanta Zero and some water, and let's see what you guys want to know. All right, hold on, ASMR. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's good. One more sip. One more sip. All right, last one. All right, I'm gonna go through. There's a lot of questions, so if I don't choose your question, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll make a part 3. So if you want to see a part 3, leave it in the comments below. All right, let's see. What do you think about the cringe in the fitness industry? I think it's cringe. What more do I have to say? Yeah, that's the reason I didn't start posting, because I've always thought it was really cringy, and I don't want to be a cringy guy. So, I mean, I don't consider myself an influencer. I just kind of literally record what I do, and that's it. So, um, I'm not an influencer. Don't copy anything I do. Don't listen to any advice I give you. I'm just a guy that lifts and eats, and then I show you what to do, and then I give you advice that you can follow if you want to, but not influencing you. All right, next question. What did you look like at 16? Skinny? All right. You planning to travel? Please come NZ. NZ, what is that, like New Zealand or something? Maybe one day, bro. All right, next question. You like low volume, high intensity? Dorian Yates, Mike Menser, exclamation point. Okay, first of all, your guys' grammar is just absolutely trash. Okay, so you like low volume, high intensity, question mark. Like I've said a million times, I like to do a mix of both. I don't know what do you guys consider low volume, because I do, usually I like to do anywhere from 2 to 4 working sets max, but usually I'm at in the middle at around 3 working sets. And working sets I consider till failure, so maybe I'll do 1 set before that to like engage the muscle, warm up, but and also like heavier compounds, I'll aim for that 6 to 10 rep range. Maybe lower sets, and then lower reps, longer breaks. But towards the end, like my last exercise, I like to go higher reps, like 15 to 20, 4 sets, and just really pump the muscle. So I'd say pretty much I do a mix of both. All right, next question. How long did it take you to achieve your current physique? I started lifting I think I talked about this in the part one. I already explained when I started lifting. But I'd say seriously bodybuilding, with the coach, following a meal plan and everything. I think I'm on like year 4 now of doing that. So 4 years of like super serious, but lifting in general, almost like 5, 6 years now. All right. Next question. Would it be smart to bulk if Lil Chubby don't want to get fat, but I'm in it for the long term results? Man. All right. I need to get a drink after that one. All right. All right. So you're saying you're fat, but then you're saying I don't want to get fat. Bro, you're already fat. What do you mean? Okay, so if you're already decently high body fat, you should definitely recomp first, lose some fat, get to around, I'd say, so the ideal like body fat percentage for most dudes to grow is like 10 to 12% body fat, right? So when you're super lean, your insulin sensitivity's nuts, your body just responds really well to the food you eat, and it's gonna use all your food pretty much for muscle. So your body is like just an insane machine pretty much at that point. Once you get over like 15% body fat, your body is just gonna, instead of burning through everything, using it for muscle, it's gonna just start storing fat because your insulin sensitivity is messed up. There's all these other things that go with that. So once you get fat, you're just gonna get fatter and fatter and fatter. Um, there's no reason to perma bulk, so there's no advantage to dirty bulking. You're just gonna get really fat. Um, Honestly, I wouldn't bulk past like 20%. I do personally think that you need to get higher body fat though. So, um I don't like I don't want you guys thinking that you need to be super lean. You don't need to be super lean. But once you get fat like over that, I'd say, let's say over like 18%, you're pretty much just putting on fat, dude. Like, I would try to not get over 15. Once you start going over 15, maybe do like a little mini cut, get back down a couple percentages, and then keep bulking again. All right, next question. I'm 14% body fat and 5 weeks out from my show. Is it possible to get to single digits by then? No, absolutely not, bro. And if I was you, I'd probably drop out of that show. So unless you want to lose and be a fatty on stage, um, yeah, I would drop out of that show, bro, or just choose a new one. And it sounds like you need a coach. So that's another thing. I don't know why competing is like a trend now. Uh, it's not cool to just go and do a show. No, you're not sick for doing a show. Nobody cares that you went and did a show just to post some pictures on Instagram. If you want to compete, you better compete because you want to, like, that's like going and playing football just so you can walk around the school with a jersey or have a hoodie with your last name on it. Like, it's just so, I don't know. I just don't get it. So hopefully, bro, you're competing because you actually like the sport and not just because you want that clout. All right. Next question. What is your opinion on some kids starting to take estrogen for muscle growth? Um, Never heard of that. And taking estrogen is not going to give you muscle growth. It's going to give you titty growth. All right. Would you ever compete in open? A lot of people ask me that all the time, and they're like, "Why don't you compete in open? You have so much size, blah blah blah." And I don't know. For me personally, I like the classic physique look more. If I get to a point where I'm just too big for classic and I just can't make weight anymore, then obviously that's the route I'm gonna have to go. But for now, I'm gonna be sticking to classic. How do you do carbs loading before you go on stage? Okay, I'm guessing you're asking, how do you do carb loading? So that's different for everybody. Obviously, you need to truly be lean, truly be peeled to the bone, and you need to be depleted. So I saw some kid on TikTok that was doing some, like, he was doing like a sebum challenge or something. And this kid is like, yeah, he had a cool transformation, but he's like I don't even know, man. He's probably over 15% body fat. And this dude was carbing up. Like, if you're not under, like, you need to be truly depleted. I see people all the time saying they're flat. You're not truly flat until you're like in the single digit body fats and you're eating like 50 grams of carbs a day. That's when you're flat, bro. But you lowering your carbs and cutting for 2 weeks, you're not flat. You still have glycogen. Your glycogen stores are still somewhat full. You're eating a good amount of carbs, dude. Like, you're not flat. So, okay, that's the first step. You need to be absolutely peeled and you need to be depleted. And then from then, it just depends how much size you have. So the bigger the guy, usually the more carbs he needs. So I think for my carb up, and it also depends on if you need to make weight for that class or not. So for me, I had to make weight for classic. So I couldn't start carbing up until literally the night before the show. Compared to other guys, they'll start carbing up like a week before the show. So I literally had to starve all day that day just to make the weight. And then I think I pounded like 600 grams of carbs in like 3 hours before going to bed. And then in the morning had like another probably 300 grams. And yeah, I filled out real nice, real dry. And the secret carb food that I ate, I'm going to gatekeep. So you guys won't even know what it was. All right, next question. You doing open bodybuilding or natural? That was the dumbest question I have ever seen. All right, moving on. If you had to, would you rather DI an Arnold training regimen or a Dorian Yates style regimen? I think I already answered that. Mix of both. What are your thoughts on dirty bulking as a teen? Come on, guys. I literally talk about this every video. You know the answer to this. Man. All right. I don't... Okay, dirty bulking, first of all. Should you be eating donuts, drinking gallons of milk, eating McDonald's every single day, all this stuff? Are you going to put on muscle? Yeah, sure. When you first start, you're going to put muscle no matter what. You could probably not eat anything and you would build muscle just because you're going to get those newbie gains. But once that period is over, you're just going to start putting on fat. So a lot of guys, they think they're getting big. They think they're putting on muscle, but in reality, they're just putting on a bunch of fat, and then they cut, and then they look terrible. So 100% dirty bulking, no, I would never do that. If I was you, I would try and eat at least like 3 to 4 clean meals, and then if you throw in like, I don't know, a little bit of the dirtier foods, that's fine. But I would definitely not do a full dirty bulk where you're just eating a bunch of garbage all day. What are the health subs? So a lot of you guys have been asking about the supplements I've been taking. I don't know why you guys are so intrigued by that, but it's a long list. I guess I'll go over it. So take a multivitamin. I take vitamin D3. I take turmeric. I take Revive Kidney, Revive Liver, Revive Heart. I take K2, K3. I take Revive Glucose. I take Revive Digestate. I take fish oil. I take Revive Calm. I take ashwagandha. I take magnesium. vitamin C, and I take DIM. Yeah, all right. That's pretty much it. Just and Revive Lipid. So just a couple supplements here and there. All right, let's see. What else are you into other than bodybuilding? Um, I mean, I like motorcycles. I like cars. Um, I like lifting and eating. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, couple more and then we'll be done. What's your favorite color? Um, probably green. Okay, let's find some good ones. We'll do three more. All right, this is a good question. Do you prefer two full leg days, quad and hams, or having one quad, one ham focus day? Thank you for using proper grammar and proper spelling. Um, but yeah, I prefer the two leg days split apart. So one quad focused, one ham focused. I've been really liking that. And I feel like I can put a lot more intensity and effort into each one. Because it's like, let's say you do a quad focused leg press or quad focused squat. There's no way you're going to have energy to do like a heavy RDL or heavy straight leg deadlift or something to really target your hamstrings. Like, you're just going to be gassed. So I think it's a good idea to split them up personally. So yeah. Do you eat sugar slash carbs before and after your workout? Yes. Go watch my full day of eating, bozo. All right. Let's see. All right, I'll do two more. Two more. Okay. Getting meals in around work slash school. That's not a question, bro. But I guess you're asking how do you get meals in around work school? You just do it. Like, no excuses. I remember when I was in school, I was it was my first prep and I had to get my meals in. And I would ask to go to the bathroom every day. Just whenever I had to go get my meal, I would be like, "Can I go to the bathroom?" I would sneak into my locker, grab my hoodie, and then I would shove the container of food like behind it, and then I would go into the bathroom, sit on the stall, and eat my meal. So it's all about how bad you want it. There should never be excuses. So that's literally what I did. Um, I did that at like jobs that I had while I was in school still. I would like go in the porta potty and eat a meal real quick, or I would like um, sneak away into go into my car real quick, pound a meal real quick. So literally, it's all about how bad you want it. I feel like school is so easy to get meals in. Literally, um, the bell rings. That's a solid 4 minutes right there, man. Bell rings, you have 4 minutes to get to your next class, pound a meal down real quick. Or get to that class super quick, take the meal out, eat it. But I feel like most teachers don't even care. So um, just take it out during class and eat, man. I don't get what the big deal is. Okay, let me find a good one for the last one. All right, this will be the last one. Did getting a coach impact your physique? Oh, I need to go grab the asparagus. All right, let me answer this real quick, and then we'll end this video. All right. So, did getting a coach impact my physique? Okay, I want you to logically think, bro. What do you think the answer to that question is? Yeah, obviously. Obviously it did. So, that's like asking me if having a football coach is going to help me play football better. Obviously, bro. I learned a lot from the coaches I've had. Um, yeah, it's like you're going to learn so much, and you're going to have somebody that's always keeping you accountable, always making sure that you're checking in and looking good and sticking to the plan. I mean, most of the coaches you're gonna have, nobody is gonna be like on you to like, oh, send check-ins, but it's like you kind of have that expectation, like where you're like, oh, I'm paying this guy, so I need to stay on track. I can't let him down. So, if you're considering getting one, I definitely recommend it if you want to go far in this and you want to learn. And yeah. If any of you guys are looking for coaching, send me a DM on Instagram. So I have a good amount of clients right now, and I can take on a few more. So if any of you guys want like 100% custom meal plan and training plan, and then weekly train or weekly check-ins and supplement protocol, yeah, just give me a DM and we can start working together. All right, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. Comment down below. And yeah, I'm going to go eat my last meal. Peace.